This is a very special bite-sized solution episode, and I will lead you through the Metta Prayer. So be comfortable, and here it goes. Bring your attention to your breath. Inhale and exhale deeply. Inhale again. And exhale, and with that exhale, just feel yourself letting go of all the things on your to-do list of the day. One more inhale and one more exhale to settle. And I want you to bring to mind yourself in this moment, and maybe placing your hand over your heart. I want you to extend to yourself a sense of loving kindness. Loving kindness for all the things that you've experienced in your life up into this point. You know, life, great 50-50 of life. And just recognize and receive like all the love for yourself. And take another breath here as you receive that. And now I want you to bring to mind someone who's close to you, someone who is easy to love in your life. This could be an animal or a child or a family member or a friend. And I want you to take a breath and extend loving kindness to this person who's really easy to love. I want you to feel the warmth of your heart extending to this person, the loving kindness that you've already deposited into yourself, multiply, and just extend out like if it was a ripple, if you had dropped a pebble into a pond and it rippled out to that first ripple. This would be this person. And next, I want you to bring to your attention an acquaintance, someone who you don't know too well, but whenever you see her or him, you notice that you feel a lightness about you. A smile arises on your face. You're happy to meet them and greet them. And extend some loving kindness to this person. As you access that well within you that you deposited the loving kindness in, you've extended it out to that person who's easy to love, and then extend it out to the next ripple, to this acquaintance. And next, I want you to bring to mind a stranger, someone you don't know, but perhaps you come into contact with them at the grocery store, at the gas station, just someone that you bump into, you don't know them at all, and you exchange a smile with them. This is the next ripple out from the acquaintance, and then extend loving kindness to them. All right, now I want you to bring to mind that relationship that you're struggling with right now. You might have had crosswords with a person. You might have a really strong feeling of hurt, frustration, anger. Like you might even have some rage built up in connection with this person. I want you to take an inhale, and as you inhale, I want you to feel like that well where the pebble dropped in the water within you. I want you to feel yourself accessing the loving kindness that's in that well. Let it ripple out to the loved one, the acquaintance, the stranger, and now just let it naturally ripple out to that person for whom you have hard feelings. You don't have to make a big effort for this. Just think about it as the natural next ripple. If that pebble had been dropped in the water, it would just naturally have 5 ripples. It's a little fainter. It's not as strong as that first ripple is, right? Like you're starting to lose the shape of it or the peak of it in the water, but it's there. And then just let it go. And then the next ripple is just let your sense of loving kindness ripple out into the world. Beyond the Earth's atmosphere to the galaxy, the stars. Just like feel that sense of loving kindness, like reaching out as far as light can reach. And now I want you to imagine yourself like if you were gathering some for a big hug, right? Like your arms come out. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can kind of see my ballet moves here. Like a swimmer's arms that come all the way out and it pulls back in from that far out ripple to the stars and the galaxy. And then it gathers up that person that you're having a hard time with. The loving kindness to the stranger. You're coming in a little bit closer to the acquaintance, to the one who's easy to love. And then you just bring it all back to yourself, hand over your heart. Breathe that feeling of your initial deposit into yourself, that initial pebble, the ripple outward of all that loving kindness, and then the gathering back in of all the loving kindness that's in the entire universe, stars, galaxy, all the way back into yourself.